Reinhard van Astrea is the most overpowered character in anime history. Yes, you heard that right. In all of anime history, there is no character that can defeat Reinhard. Not Goku, not Saitama, not Zeno, not Anno's Voldigoad, not Gojo, not Rimuru. None of them. They all bow down to one man, Reinhard van Astrea from ReZero. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll either accept the undeniable truth, or you'll be deep in coping mode. Who is Reinhard van Astrea? For those unfamiliar, Reinhard is the current sword saint of the Kingdom of Lugunica in ReZero. At first glance, he might seem like just another noble knight. Red hair, blue eyes, calm demeanor. But don't let that fool you. Reinhard isn't just strong. He isn't just overpowered. He is literally designed to be unbeatable. What makes Reinhard truly ridiculous is his unique ability. He can obtain any divine protection he needs, whenever he needs it. Let that sink in. Any ability, any power, any defensive capability. If Reinhard needs an ability, he just gets it. And if you think, oh, divine protections don't sound that crazy, then let me educate you. The author of ReZero, Tape Nagatsuki, has confirmed that Reinhard already possesses over 30 divine protections by default. Some of them are so unfair, they completely break the concept of a fair fight. Here are just a few. Divine protection of the Phoenix. Reinhard cannot permanently die. No matter what, he will always resurrect. Let that sink in. Divine protection against projectiles. Any projectile, no matter how fast, strong, or precise, will automatically miss him. Arrows, bullets, energy blasts, useless. Divine protection against magic. Magic does not work on Reinhard at all. Divine protection of mind reading. He can read minds when needed. Why no anime character can beat Reinhard van Astrea? Let's start with everyone's favorite Saiyan, Goku. Yes, Goku has some insane feats, universal destruction, ultra instinct, you name it. But here's why Reinhard stomps. If Goku tries to use his speed, Reinhard gains the divine protection of movement prediction. If Goku fires a Kamehameha, Reinhard gets divine protection against energy attacks. If Goku teleports, Reinhard gets divine protection of spatial recognition. And let's not forget, Goku gets tired. Reinhard has divine protection against fatigue. Goku needs to breathe. Reinhard could just gain divine protection against oxygen deprivation. Goku masters Ultra Instinct. Boom. Reinhard gets divine protection of Ultra Instinct. There is literally nothing Goku could do to him. Goku's whole story is about surpassing limits. Reinhard's power is limitless by design. Reinhard doesn't need training. If he wants, he could just develop the divine protection of always one transformation ahead. Goku does 100x gravity training. Reinhard gets the divine protection of infinite adaptation. It's over. But what about One Punch Man? I hear you typing furiously. Saitama's whole gimmick is that he wins in one punch. But Reinhard has divine protection against physical attacks, meaning Saitama's punch wouldn't work. Divine protection of first sight, meaning he dodges anything he sees. And even if Saitama somehow managed to land a hit, divine protection of the Phoenix. Reinhard would just come back. Saitama's power is breaking the rules. Reinhard's power is being the rules. What about Zeno, the god of everything? Zeno can erase universes, but Reinhard would just develop divine protection of existence override. Suddenly, Zeno is the one getting erased. Now, surely Gojo's infinity stops him? Gojo's infinity is an untouchable barrier. Reinhard? He gets divine protection of absolute bypass. Now he's walking through infinity like it's a sliding door at Walmart. Gojo's domain expansion, Infinite Void. Reinhard simply grants himself divine protection of domain immunity. Or better yet, he just creates a domain expansion 100 times stronger. Anno's Voldigoad, the Demon King of Tyranny. Anno's destroys concepts themselves. Reinhard? He just grants himself divine protection against conceptual destruction. And then he pulls out the holy sword that literally erases demons from existence. This is bad writing. And you know what? You're right. Reinhard is so overpowered that even his own series nerfs him. He barely fights, because if he did, ReZero would be a slice-of-life anime where he solos every threat in episode 1. But that's what makes it hilarious. He isn't wearing plot armor. He is the plot armor. Is there any way to beat him? Theoretically, the only way to beat Reinhard is if someone had the ability to negate divine protections themselves. But guess what? If that happened, Reinhard would simply grant himself divine protection against divine protection negation. It's an infinite regression that always ends the same way, with Reinhard on top. So there you have it. Reinhard van Astrea, the most conceptually broken character in anime history. Not because of what he can do, but because of what he can become at any moment. He doesn't need to train for years like Goku. He doesn't need to break his limiter like Saitama. He just exists, and victory is guaranteed. Of course, this doesn't make ReZero a bad show. In fact, what's amazing is how the story handles such an OP character. Reinhard is a fascinating exploration of what it means to be perfect in an imperfect world. If you enjoyed this controversial take, check out my previous video where I explain why One Piece should have ended 14 years ago. Trust me, that comment section was even more of a battleground than this one's about to be.